Hello and welcome to another very exciting StarCraft 2 cast. This is MrUnknownEntity and we are watching the red Terran known as mTwFoCuS, who is going up against the blue Protoss known as Random. This is going to be on Metalopolis, which is a map that was around during the beta as well, and there are 4 spawn locations on this map. You can spawn up here, and we can spawn here where random spawned, and if 2 players would have spawned across here, they would have been really close to each other by air, but you can see here the ramp is facing away from the other start location, so you had would have had a really long distance by ground, as opposed to if his opponent would have spawned down here, then they would have been closer to each other by, well, I guess both by air and ground, but it's still quite the distance between these start locations. But you know, ground rushes is more common when you spawn across these 2 positions. But this time they spawned at the most far distance that you could possibly spawn at, which is the cross position, I believe it's called. And Random Scout is up here in Focus's base and harassing that SCV building the barracks, which forces Focus to pull off a SCV from his mineral line to chase this probe around, I guess. Not a whole lot going on right now, and this time I have found something to talk about actually while we are waiting for all this startup to happen. Lately I've heard that Zerg versus Terran is the most interesting matchup to watch, but I guess the matchups with Protoss would be most interesting for Protoss players to watch. But leave a comment down below what you think is the most interesting matchup to watch. And I'm not sure what this position of this barracks is all about. I'm guessing he doesn't want to reveal to Random that he has 2 barracks right now. Let's have a look at what Random has spotted. He hasn't seen the barracks down at the expansion down there. And all of these SCVs got so pissed at that probe, they all surrounded it and killed it. Focus's own scout is now arriving at Random's base. It came out a little later than Random Scout did, and he spots the cybernetics core and the gateway, and he sees that he's chrono boosting out something there. Most likely it is going to be warp technology, and it is. And I don't see where his SCV went now. Did it get taken out by this Stalker? No, it didn't. It has 0 kills. Maybe it could have been taken out by one of these probes, I guess, if he did. Oh yes, there was a probe there with 1 kill. It must have been taken out. But here comes a all-in, I feel like. Sorry about that. But Focus has pulled off a lot of SCVs from his mineral lines, and a whole bunch of Marines is now marching towards Random's base. I don't think Random is seeing this coming, because he is moving all his forces away from his base over towards Focus's base, and he only just now spots this all-in, and I'm not sure what his reaction is going to be. He's moving back home with all his forces, and Focus is forcing Focus firing down these pylons, and Random only has 1 gateway. He's making second now, and he has to pull off all his probes from the mineral lines, and here there's the dialogue and Stalker comes back home, and I feel like Random is going to be able to hold this off, but he's going back to mining all his probes, and now the Stalker has been surrounded by the SCVs and taken down by the SCVs and 2 Marines. Now the probes have to fend for themselves. 2 Marines are still here, and more Marines are streaming in. He's trying to back up those Marines to allow them from being surrounded, but they get surrounded by the probes and taken out. But there are 2 new Marines here now, and that one got surrounded and taken out. I'm not sure who is going to come out in the favor here. If we look at the units lost tab, Random has lost 22 units to 19, and more resources has been lost there, but it looks like he's going to hold this off. And if we look at the worker count, if I can find it. Focus has 5 SVs remaining and Random has 14, so I feel like Random came up slightly ahead of Focus in this, but Focus is coming down again with all of his SCVs and a whole bunch of more Marines. Random has to get some forces out quickly, and he's just now warping in a stalker, but and one stalker is down here and trying to shoot them back up on those Marines. I feel like Random is in a whole lot of trouble now again. He needs to warp in more units, and he needs to quickly. Warping in the steel right there. And this gateway is coming out of cooldown right now, so he needs to reinforce this stalker here, who is almost taken out. He has to pull off all the probes again, and these Marines are just doing so much damage right now. Marines are so powerful against nearly all of the Protoss tier 1 units. If you just focus fire right, they can focus down zealots really quickly, they can focus down stalkers really quickly, and they can focus down sentries really quickly, and they most certainly focus down probes really quickly. But I don't think he's focusing fire here right now. He's just backing up and shooting, and since probes are set to attack, they will shoot the probes first. Some Marines got stuck there by the sentry, and Random's trying to back up and shoot, and this stalker takes out one Marine remains, but oh, the stalker survived with 11 hit points there. I don't think it will be able to take out these 3 remaining Marines. But here comes the sentry force, and there goes the force field. 1 pro remaining for Random, and 0 SCVs for Focus, and Focus only have 50 minerals left, so he can't remake any more SCVs. So this is going to be GG for Focus. I'm not sure if Random realizes that, but there he leaves the game. Quite an interesting match here. And see you guys next time.